Hi Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings, just doing a quick one this week, checking in on everything, looking into career, work, finances for you as well. I will be doing the full moon shadow work reading this week, so keep an eye out for that one. Make sure you subscribe so you can see when that is updated. And obviously leave a like, a comment, and that subscribe. It really does mean the world to me, so thank you. This week I have the Kipper deck today. I don't use this one very often, but we are using that today, as well as the Yin Yang Oracle. The Lenormand deck I'm using, we have the Green Glyphs Lenormand today, and doing a little check-in with the Cosmic Messages Oracle as well. Okay, Scorpio, getting into it for you. Anything of significance for Scorpio this week? Anything important Scorpio needs to be aware of? Anything significant that needs Scorpio's attention right now, please? Okay, and the alternate side of that, please. Or hang on, I will just clarify that, I think, rather than getting another card. Clarifying that second card for Scorpio, please. Okay, and now the other side of that, or what is that in regard to that first card? The other side of that first card, or what is that in regard to, please? Okay, so firstly we have the Pathways card coming through. An important choice or decision that you're coming up to, choosing the right path. Which path are you going to take here with this situation? It is in regard to, we have the stars and the ring here. So it does appear to be that this is a choice regarding, your dream relationship, your dream, the wishes that you have when it comes to a relationship. So whether that's an existing relationship or a non-existing relationship, we're looking at, what is the dream that you would like to see fulfilled when it comes to a relationship? What path are you taking towards, having hope and optimism that you are going to have a positive relationship, that that's kind of like everything that you've always wished for with a relationship. But we do see the concern card coming through, which is a bit of a concern, yeah? Okay, and when I have asked for a bit of clarity on why we are seeing the concern card, I do have the albatross coming through first and foremost, so sacrifices that might need to be made. We also have the mountain there as well, so sacrifices may be needing to be made here in order to walk the path to your true wishes being fulfilled. Obstacles, delays on that path for you. I do feel as though it's kind of like, because of the choice, with the pathway always does sort of refer to a choice. Should I take path A or should I take path B? I feel like for a lot of you here, Scorpio, the choice is, do I want this? Or is it important enough for me to, put this as the destination on my path here? And, whether that is you that is having a lot of concerns that you're going to have to sacrifice too much, that it's going to be too much of a struggle, too many maybe blockages in order to have the ideal stuff achievable when it comes to a relationship here. Why is that such a concern for Scorpio? Knowing which way to go, knowing this is such a concern because of the rider and the garden. So knowing which path to take, knowing which way to go, whether to veer left or veer right here, whether to head towards your dreams or to just, I kind of get not worry about it. Like, try to tell yourself that you don't care about that. Because it feels here with the garden here, it's kind of like a big part of your concern is meeting this person in the first place. So for a lot of you, I feel as though you may not have met this person at all, and it's kind of like, do I prioritize having a relationship and getting out there and meeting somebody, or do I just prioritize other areas in my life because I just, I'm trying to avoid the struggle. I'm trying to avoid potentially having to sacrifice my independence and, am I willing to sacrifice hope that I can have that ideal relationship? Or should I try to steer towards that, regardless of the fear and the blockages that may present, the things I might have to sacrifice? Because I'm just picking up this fear here, Scorpio, of like, if I were to meet somebody, I would have to sacrifice my independence. I would have to, maybe focus more on them rather than work or myself. Or it's kind of like, it feels like it's coming from fear a little bit here. That part of you, this is what you truly want, but a part of you is kind of scared of that because of how much work you feel you would have to put into that. Advice for Scorpio with this choice, please. Advice for Scorpio with this choice. Take the risk, Scorpio. We have the clover coming through. Take the risk. It's worth the risk. This is the investment for your future, for your dreams coming true. It's worth the risk. High risk, high reward. Yes, there is a risk of having to sacrifice parts of yourself for this relationship. Yes, there is a risk that there will be blockages and obstacles on your path, delays and whatnot. It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk to meet somebody halfway with a relationship. It's worth the risk to start walking down that path where you are prioritizing your true wishes. Because the stars tells me that the truth of the matter is that you want a relationship, regardless of what you're trying to tell yourself. And it's worth the risk, okay? It's worth the investment. Yes, you may have to sacrifice work hours to, spend time with somebody, to get to know people. It may sacrifice a little bit of your time, your energy. Yes, it may not work out, but it's worth the risk. It's worth opening your heart to this, and it's worth the risk, okay? Because especially too at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the house as well. So, there is a potential long-term stability in everything for you, not just in relationships, not just in work. It's all about having all your dreams come true, not just one or two. I'm just intuitively feeling here, Scorpio, that a lot of you are like trying to avoid the whole love relationship stuff, trying to focus on work and things like that. I feel like that comes out, has come out a few times in recent Scorpio readings as well. So it's worth the risk though, okay? Stop hiding from your own truth, because your own truth is telling me that you wish for a relationship. Don't settle for something that's not what you truly want. But looking at work, job, finances, job, career and finances for Scorpio. Job, career and finances for Scorpio. Assistance, spirit guides card. Asking for help when you need it. Asking for guidance when you need it. Okay? I have the this is the Saturn energy, okay? Big Daddy Saturn likes to come in hard with contracts, career, and commitments until debt tear us apart, it says at the top there. So it really does feel like it's just a big time for you here, Scorpio, making this choice. Are you going to commit to yourself, or are you going to commit to your career? It feels like for a lot of you, there may be a big financial aspect of why you're scared of this relationship stuff. But asking yourself this, we have the stability, harmony, flow. What is going to achieve the most stability, harmony, and flow for you? Is it just work, or is it a balance of all of it? I feel like you can have everything. You can have it all, Scorpio. You can have the job. You can have the contract to work and to debts. I feel like that may be for some of you why you feel as though you have to put your work first. It's because I'm contracted. I need to pay all these debts off. I need to pay off this mortgage or whatever. But you can have it all. With just work as your focus, that's not true harmony. That's not true flow. Clarify or add to this message for Scorpio for career, work, and finances, please. I feel like you're committed to money rather than yourself. We have the moon. Your intuition is trying to tell you that there's more that's destined for you. We have the cross here. This is the cross is actually very similar to the albatross energy. They're a pairing card. The cross talks a little bit more about having faith that you can have it all, and that this is trusting your intuition, trusting in the universe, delivering things that you need on an emotional level. Is work providing to you emotionally? Is that making all your emotional needs fulfilled? Or is your intuition trying to tell you that you need to actually, allow some space in your life, in your heart, for things other than work, okay? And having faith that they will work out the way that they are supposed to. We have the snake energy as well, Scorpio, which is your card. Needing to focus on yourself a little bit more. Have a bit more faith in yourself that you can make all these things stabilize and harmonious. You don't. I feel like for a lot of you, it's sort of showing me that you've got the work thing under control. You don't have to worry about that. You've got the financial stuff under control. You don't have to worry about that. It's stabilizing all the other areas of your life and combining them all together with the work stuff. And there is a little bit of a confronting message with that snake energy coming through as well. It's stop deceiving yourself that this other stuff doesn't matter to you, because you're not fully harmonious with yourself if you're not being true to yourself, and following your true desires and your true passions. They will help you bring harmony. This is why you're feeling on edge, Scorpio. You've been feeling just something's not quite right, and everything's going really well at work. Everything's going really well, with the materialistic stuff. So why do I not feel harmonious? Why do I not feel 100% stable here? And it's because of this other stuff, this emotional stuff that, it's asking you to stop hiding from that a little bit here and start taking the risk on yourself. Because it seems to be that, you are never going to be truly happy with just work. The debt is going to tear you apart if that's all that you're doing this for. Asking for spiritual guidance and your intuition will really, allow you to take destined steps towards greatness here, towards that stability, towards that flow for yourself. Okay, so sorry to call you out a little bit there, Scorpio. I've definitely been calling a few of the signs out this week. Final message for Scorpio, please. Final message for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to see? Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. So I feel like, stop pushing against yourself here. Stop pushing against, there is this sense that there is a destined connection for you, Scorpio. Why are you pushing so hard against love? Why are you pushing so hard against, strong relationships? Why are you pushing so hard against the energy side of life, the love side of life? You've got the material stuff, the reality stuff down pat. You don't need to worry about that. Why are you focusing so hard to push against everything else, the emotions? Align with it and move on, and you'll start to take steps to be completely 100% fulfilled in your own self here. Okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself, Scorpio. Your intuition is trying to show you that there's more to life than just work and money. There's some important relationships that you maybe need to allow some time to focus on, where you truly want to go when it comes to relationships. Okay, and being honest with yourself about what you do truly wish for when it comes to relationships. All right, and it may not be love relationships for all of you. For some of you, it may be wishing for more different outcomes with family relationships, platonic relationships, giving a little bit more time and energy to relationships in your life in general. Okay, Scorpio, so that's what we have for you. You are more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. We do have the shadow work reading coming up, so keep an eye out for that one as well. Make sure you subscribe so you see when that's uploaded, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.